What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am the Horror Punk, and if you're anything like me, you're starting to dread the time of year that it is. It's now June. It's starting to get hot out, humid out. It's terrible. I hate summer. I despise summer with a passion. I hate the heat. I hate the humidity. I hate my balls sticking to my leg. I hate all that. It's just miserable. It's the worst time of year. Summertime. I just don't know why people like it. I will never understand that. It's ridiculous. So I'm just throwing together some of my favorite movies that I love to watch this time of year to help alleviate the suffering and the pain that we have to endure while we wait for October to come and Halloween and all the best time of year stuff. So these aren't necessarily summer movies. I mean, kind of, but they're good to watch this time of year. That, simple as that. Some maybe deep cuts, some that you'll recognize. So as I'm going through this, if you're watching, let me know what you think and what are your favorite summer movies to watch or movies to watch in the summertime to ease the pain. And do you hate summer? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button if you hate summer as much as me, because I hate it. So anyway, let's get rolling. I'm just going to give just a brief discussion about each of these. So here we go. First up, one that I love to watch during the summertime, which is kind of a summer movie, is Zem Beavers from 2014, I believe. It's from the guys that brought us American Pie, Cabin Fever, and The Ring. Interesting mix, but I could definitely see it. It says a film that disgusts, terrifies, and tickles the equal measure. Yeah, I would agree. They'll damn you to hell, which is a hilarious tagline. Just a fun movie. Basically, beavers that become zombies and they attack a group of friends staying at a cabin on this lake. It's just fun. It's fast-paced. It's goofy. It's funny. The special effects are just corny as heck, but I love it. You get beaver puppets. It's just a good time. It's just a lot of fun. A lot of laughs to be had. It's perfect for this time of year. Fun movie. Next up, I got an indie horror that I really enjoy to watch. My buddy and friend Drew Marvick directed this, and this is a couple years back, 2017, and I know you may recognize it, but that is Pool Party Massacre. Low budget indie horror that's just a straight up slasher flick that takes place at this house at a pool party, and people start getting picked off one by one. For an indie slasher, it's done really well. I love the location. The pool is nice. The house is nice. The special effects are pretty good. All the practical gore is actually done pretty well. You get some pretty neat kills. For the budget they had, they executed great. And old Drew, you could tell he has fun doing this. So I do know that they are making a Pool Party Massacre 2. I actually contributed to the Indiegogo a while back. It's been a while now, so hopefully they're still rocking and rolling with that. But definitely a fun one to check out. Turn your mind off and just enjoy. It's just a fun slasher flick. It's got some humor and comedy. It's just a good time to watch this time of year. Pool Party Massacre. As far as shark movies goes, I mean, we could put all sorts on here. Obviously, Jaws, several others, just awesome shark movies. But here's one that I just absolutely love that I would recommend if you haven't seen it, and that is Bait. And this is says clean up on aisle 7. So basically, it's a was it a hurricane or no? Freak tsunami hits, and basically everybody gets stuck in this supermarket, grocery store, and the sharks come in there and start attacking. And it has Sharni Vincent in it, which I believe she was in You're Next, if I remember right. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty certain. But it's just a fun shark movie. It's kind of different location. The atmosphere is great, stuck in the supermarket, and the characters are funny and fun. The blood and gore is actually really good. Special effects are pretty decent. The sharks actually look pretty good. The CG is decent, but I don't know. It's just a fun popcorn movie. Just a good one to throw on. Just a good time. Turn your mind off and just relax. Forget about the stupid summer heat. So, Bait. I would definitely recommend checking that one out if you haven't seen it. Keeping along with the shark movies, let's go with a classic, which is Deep Blue Sea from 1999, maybe? Yes, 1999. Obviously, this was a big movie back then. Probably the best one in the series. They have sequels that aren't great. Bigger, Smarter, Faster, Meaner. You know, it's got Thomas Jane, LL Cool J, Samuel L. Jackson's in it. It's just a really fun, different take on sharks and them being kind of like a modified, genetically altered, and some really cool stuff. Some pretty decent blood and gore, some creepy atmosphere, and just great location. It's just a lot of fun, fast paced, just a good time, and there's some nice little jump scares that are pretty effective. So, I'm sure you've probably seen Deep Blue Sea. If you haven't, definitely hunt it down and watch it. Just a fun shark movie. While we're keeping up with sharks, let me also say probably one of my favorite shark movies from came out in 2016, and that's The Shallows with Blake Lively. Man, this movie I think surprised a lot of people. It's beautiful. The setting, the scenery is amazing, and for being kind of a small cast, you know, Blake Lively carries this movie. It's tense, it's atmospheric, it's creepy. Just a very well done movie, and it has some emotion to it and some heart to it, which is great. Uh, just a lot of fun. Just an amazing movie to watch, and I watch this pretty much every year. And that's The Shallows. It's got that lenticular cover, which is kind of neat. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Definitely watch that. I'm definitely going to be watching this again at some point this miserable summer. Okay, one of my favorite creature feature insect bug movies from the 90s to watch that takes place during the summer. What bugs us? I mean, the heat sucks and everything. But what is just miserable this time of year when you go out camping and you do this stuff? I mean, there's bugs everywhere, right? Ants, roaches, whatever, all that. That all belong back in hell. But what's one thing? What is one of the worst pests out there? You got it. And that's mosquito. I freaking love this movie so much. It's so fun, and it has this is the Synapse Film 20th anniversary edition Blu-ray. Man, it's just giant mosquitoes attacking people. It's fun, and it has Gunnar Hansen in it, which is great. Oh, 1995 is when this one's from. Man, just a fun movie. It's got some pretty fun kills, some pretty good practical gore effects, special effects. Mosquitoes are hilarious. Just fun, man. You know, just a good time. Just, I don't know what to say. It's from the makers of The Blob, Prince of Darkness, and That Live Becomes a Giant Monster cult classic. And I would agree. This movie is awesome. Please watch this one. It's just a good time. It's just a lot of fun for this time of year. Another creature, perfect for summer, and this is the remake of the original, but I prefer this one because it's just ridiculously fun, from Alexandra Aja, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, is Piranha from 2010. This movie is so ridiculous, just fun. Gory as all get out, fast paced, goofy, silly, amazing, just fun. I like the original Piranha, but that one's kind of boring compared to this one. This is just balls to the wall, good time. I mean, there's just limbs flying everywhere, blood. There's a penis that Jerry O'Connell's wiener floats around and piranhas eat it. It's outrageous, over the top, but I love every freaking moment of it. And it has Elizabeth Shue in it as well, and Christopher Lloyd. And Richard Dreyfuss also has a cameo, which is pretty fun. But just a fun movie. The special effects are just goofy, fun. I saw this in theater, laughed my butt off, loved it ever since. I also like Piranha 3DD, but not nearly as much as this. That one's a little more camping, corny, and silly, but still fun. Piranha 2010 remake, just a good time. Absolute classic in my mind, takes place in the swamp. You probably know what I'm talking about. I love this movie. I love the director, Adam Green. Just a fun one to watch this time of year because swamps are hot and muggy and gross. And that is, of course, Hatchet, which I got signed by Adam Green when he did the Victor Crowley tour. I was lucky enough to go see him and meet him. Super cool dude. But man, this movie is one of my all-time favorites. One of the best slashers, in my opinion, especially in the more modern area. It's from 2006, I believe. Just a fun movie. It's funny as heck. It's well written. It's well directed. It's fast paced. I love the atmosphere. Love the location. Kane Hodder as Victor Crowley is amazing. The blood and gore is incredible. It's just fun. Has one of my favorite kills of all time when he rips, the lady's face in half. It's just it's just such a fun time and lots of laughs, and just it's a horror comedy, and it's perfect in my opinion. Absolutely love it. I love all the sequels to this one that you just can't beat. Love it. Another Alexandra Aja movie, more recent from a couple years back, Crawl, which was just a fun movie when a hurricane hits and tears through Florida, and you get these alligators attacking. Just a good time, just a fun creature feature, great special effects, awesome atmosphere, fast pace, awesome. The alligators look great. It's very tense at times. It's just a fun, turn your mind off, pull out the popcorn, and enjoy. Perfect one to take your mind off summer. Let's keep moving along here. Now we're going to go back to the 80s with a goofy slasher flick that I love. That's really silly, and I need to revisit it because it's been a while. It's from Vinegar Syndrome, and yeah, you might know what I'm talking about, and that's Blood Hook. What a ridiculously stupid movie, but it's so awesome. Once you're hooked, you're dead. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a fun movie. 1986. I missed out on the slipcover for this one, and I'm bummed by that. I keep hoping that Vinegar Syndrome is going to re-release that slip for it. But man, what a fun movie. Just a good time. Silly, ridiculous. Special effects are, they are what they are, but it's fun. I mean, you watch it and you're just like, what am I watching? And that's what you love about it. It's the 80s. That's what we love. Just fun little slasher flick that is, fishing hooks as a weapon. That's just entertaining. It's a good time. If you haven't watched that, definitely check it out. We're going to head over to Arrow Video for a minute, and we're going to go with the Mutilator. Just a fun, straight-up slasher flick. Just, good to look at all those. Arrow Video, man, they kill it with the special features and all that. This one was from 1984, and has a different name, and I'm drawing a blank. Maybe it's Fall Break. Maybe it's Fall Break. Yeah, it might be Fall Break. So maybe not the, best for a summer, but Mutilator. You need a Mutilator. I don't care if it doesn't take place in summer. It's a good one to watch during the summer. Any slasher really is good to watch. I mean, especially if it's in the woods and stuff. But this, this one, it's just a good, original release under the title Fall Break. It's just a fun 80s splatter slasher movie. Gruesome kills, great effects, just fun, kind of a, not so much a whodunit, but you don't really know who the killer is until, later on or whatever. But just a fun movie. If you haven't seen The Mutilator, check it out. Throw it on if you want a little bit of a, fall break vibe or something to get you through this miserable time of year. The Mutilator. And then we got another creature feature from Arrow Video that I think is just fun. Yeah, sure, it may not be a great movie, but it's just a good time, and that is Slugs. Just a fun, disgusting creature feature from the guy behind the truly dementia slasher flick Pieces. So it's just about mutant slugs attacking people. What else do you need to know? It's goofy, it's silly, it's fun. Definitely check it out. Another Vinegar Syndrome release that takes place on a golf course. It's like Jaws on a golf course, except for there's no shark. What is there? There's a lawnmower. Blades. This movie is just ridiculously fun. It's from 1989. It's campy, it's gory, it's funny, it's just dumb as hell. But I highly recommend checking it out because it's fun. It's a good time. Lawnmower killing people, possessed lawnmower. I mean, why not, right? Might as well do it. So, Blades, so fun. So dang fun. Check it out. One of my recent favorites to watch during this horrible time of year is Summer of '84. And this is I bought it through Vinegar Syndrome. It's one of their partner labels. Which one is it? Gunpowder and Sky. But yeah, it's got this amazing slipcover. Look at that. And then this awesome artwork there. Double-sided. And then different artwork on there. But man, this movie is amazing. If you ask me, it feels like the 80s. Like think of the Goonies, think of that kind of stuff. It's just that nostalgic vibe to it. These kids, they think the police neighbor is a killer, and so they investigate, try to find things out. Things happen. It's just an amazing movie. Very well done. Very fun. Absolutely recommend watching this one. There's some emotional, sad stuff, some shocking stuff. It's just so good. I can't get enough of this movie. Summer of '84, perfect to watch this time of year. Another creature feature from Vinegar Syndrome that they finally put out on Blu-ray, which made me so happy, and that is the amazing 90s horror movie Ticks, that has our buddy and amazing Clint Howard right there. Different artwork. It's got the original artwork. Man, Seth Green is in this. It's just a fun, and it's 4K as well. I cannot wait to check this release out. I haven't since I bought it, but man, I love this movie so much. It's goofy. The effects are amazing. Creepy giant ticks. Can't go wrong in my opinion. I freaking love creature features and monster movies. Definitely check this one out. So fun. Absolutely. Watch it. And then we got this goofy indie horror that recently came out. If you like water parks and water slides, which I hate all that. I don't like water. I don't like any of that. I'm fat. I can't go on the water slides. But anyway, I don't want to after watching this, and that is Aqua Slash. Is it a good movie? No, it's not, probably. Most of the movie's kind of slow, kind of uneventful, but man, those last 15 to 20 minutes on this, on the water slide is amazing and worth the price of admission alone. The blood and gore, the kills, it's just wild as heck. Definitely hunt it down and watch it if you have not seen it. It's goofy. I think it's worth a watch for sure. That's Aqua Slash. One of my favorite killer crocodile movies here, which I recently watched again with my buddies, Horror Sensei and Ibeck Joe, on a movie night, and that is Blood Surf. Love this movie with a passion. It's fun, it's silly, it's goofy, it's early 2000s, and it gives that nostalgia that I love. Just that vibe, the dialogue, just so much fun. Definitely check it out. I know it was up on Amazon Prime. If you do like a free trial of something, it was up on Tubi. Definitely check it out. To go along with that, I also want to shout out the movie Crocodile by Tobe Hooper and Crocodile 2 Death Swamp, which I don't have the cases for either of them, but I do have the disc of Crocodile 2 Death Swamp. If anybody has the case, let me know. I would love to have it, but I like them both. But Crocodile 2 Death Swamp is just so much fun. It has Martin Cove in it. Just a fun killer crocodile movie. So definitely check out Blood Surf and Crocodile. Moving along here, if you're still with me, awesome, thank you. I love this 2002 killer animal movie, Sabretooth. Just a goofy as heck. Not a great movie by most people's standards, but I love it. Has a Vanessa Angel in it, David Keith, John Rhys Davies, and then it also has Josh Holloway, who played Sawyer on Lost. So just a fun, people getting eaten alive by genetically engineered saber-toothed tigers. It's just fun. It's silly. It's like early sci-fi channel type stuff, but man, something about it I love. Obviously, we got Cabin Fever by Eli Roth, another one that I absolutely love. You cannot go wrong with this movie. It's gross. It's disgusting. It's a great atmosphere, great location, just a good time. It's funny. Great characters. Ryder Strong is awesome in this. Don't watch the remake. It's pretty much a shot for shot. Why do that? Just watch this amazing original that takes place in the woods. Cabin Fever. It's disgusting. Virus that eats your skin. That's gross. Speaking of things that are terrifying, in my opinion, are parasites. Things that get in your head or your skin and can kill you. It's horrifying. And this one that takes place around July 4th is The Bay, which is kind of a found footage, creepy ass movie. Recently watched it a couple years back for Stupid Movies. Man, it's realistic. It's creepy. It's terrifying, really. And just the idea that it feels like it could really happen is unnerving. And that's The Bay. Just a gross feeling movie. I mean, look at that thing right there. That freaking parasite. Ugh. It's nasty. One of my all-time favorites, if you like swimming and going to pools and stuff, obviously is The Pool from 2001. I freaking love this movie. I want this movie to get a freaking Blu-ray release. Come on, Vinegar Syndrome, Arrow, all that, Vestron, whatever. Put this movie out, please, if you can. This movie is underrated. Most people don't know it. I freaking love it. Whodunit slasher flick. Takes place in this amazing pool house place. Just so much fun. The killer, the reveal it's well done. You don't really see it coming. It's just fun. Great kills. Another water slide kill in this one. Just hunt this movie down, please. I love this movie so much. Great punk rock soundtrack. Awesome, amazing movie. A couple more here just real quick. We got Lumberjack Man that takes place at like this Christian camp or something like that, if I remember right. Good Friends church camp. And this lumberjack dude just starts killing everybody. He likes his pancakes, And it was part of 8 Films to Die For a couple years back. Man, what a fun movie. Just highly recommend Lumberjack Man. Just a goofy, silly, turn your mind off, grab that popcorn and watch. Highly recommend that one. Okay. And then we got a giant ant movie that I love. It's called It Came from the Desert. I feel like most people probably don't know what this one is, but I got a kick out of this one. It's fun. It's funny. It's not great, but it takes place in the desert. I mean, deserts are hot and miserable, I'm sure, just like summer. But man, this movie, I mean, if you want to see an ant pick up a keg of beer and throw it, do it. I mean, it's hilarious. It's funny. It's got some heart in it. I like the characters. The music's great in this. Just a fun movie. Absolutely check this out. And then last but not least, of course, we got to go with Club Dread. Man, what an amazing, fun kind of horror comedy, slasher parody, but man, had great kills. It's funny as hell. Bill Paxton is incredible, and it's from Broken Lizard, who did, Super Troopers, I believe, and some of those other things. But man, this movie is just fun. Takes place on a resort. Club Dread. Absolutely watch it and check it out. Anyway, thanks for sticking with me if you're still here. That was fun kind of going through those. Naturally, there's all sorts of other ones too that I could choose from. The ones off the top of my head, skimming through my collection here, those I love to watch. Perfect time of year for it, to get away from the summer heat, to unpeel your sack from your legs, wipe out that under boob sweat if you're a lady or fat guy like me. Just watch these, kick back, grab some popcorn, watch it with friends, just have fun, and just survive the summer. Just get through it the best we can, and these will help. So, hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching. Which one of these do you own? Which one do you love? What would you add? Yada, yada. Do you hate summer? All that good stuff. Hit that like, subscribe button. Tell your friends, all that. Just appreciate you being here and watching. So thanks for sticking with me if you're still here, and we'll see you next time. Hang in there. Stay cool. I hate summer, dudes. Yeah. High five. Boom, boom. Screw summer. Later.